DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
The Mega Builder selection team made their way to the coast to put what they have learned through the training camp. The under-13s, 15s and 17 were very upbeat to make the final cut and face the coastal selection team.
It's long. It's long. It's long. We're only now in Ganja. So let's get to Swakop, get ready. Then tomorrow is the game and all the way back. It's going to be long, but I'm excited.
Ons hier nu klaar zijn toch op en kom ons gaan winnen in toch op. Om ons terug bij nu te lekker.
After being on the road for most of the day, the team arrived safely in Swakopmund just in time before the curfew.
There's a room with 10, so 10 one side.
The players had to quickly get ready for dinner and bed, as the following day would be where they will test what they have learned.
Okay guys, yeah, welcome. We're just gonna have a short one. We have a room with 20 beds. It's the under 17s and 3 under 15s, the biggest under 13s, under 15s. So they under 17s, the 17 of them, and 3 under 15s, you're gonna go with rain. Take your bags, and you guys go to your room. We have 13 rooms here. The rest of the under 15s will then go also with rain. Then Mujala, you're gonna be 13. So the rest of the under 15s are gonna be, listen, in dorm number 1, D number 1, D1. Just ask him.
No, de la casa met Lucas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, one person. Yeah, Phileas, come.
Derek, come. Come and see brother. Derek is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Match day started off with all players eating breakfast and getting some last-minute team talk before heading off to the stadium to face off with their opponents.
Where are we here? To play soccer. Okay, when we play, what do we do? Why do we play? Huh? Thank you, Zuri. When you are playing, that means you must have fun, you must enjoy, isn't it? Yes, sir. So that's the first thing. We are here to enjoy, we are here to have fun. Okay. Having fun means at the end of the day you must win, isn't it? We have to win it. Alright, so for us to win this, for it to be easy for us, let's get the basics right. We must just get the basics right. Control the ball, pass and move and support. Control, pass and move and support.
Coach Garen Smith brought along something extra to give the boys an extra boost before their matches started.
Does everyone have one, yeah? Yes, coach.
Brights up. This is funny, man.
So yeah, it's basically GPS units. I actually see a lot of the professional players using these vests. Normally when they take off their shirts, you see they have like almost like a bra vest on, and then they all have these devices in. So these devices are actually just tracking the players, seeing how far they run, how intense or the intensity of their sprints. You can even see your tackles, how many tackles they're going in. So it's actually a very great tool for coaches just to monitor their players, making sure they're not running too much. Maybe they're on their way to burnout, so they maybe need to be subbed earlier. It's even a good tool for talent identification. So actually, for example, this group of players, a lot of talent, we can actually now monitor them and actually see how they develop over the next few years, and just monitor how fast they're running, how far they're running, even their fitness levels. So it's a very good device to have. A lot of professionals are using. I think it might be the first time our under 13 group will be using it today, but it will be just good to see how far they're running and all those data to get from it. Yeah.
It's a tracking device. So like with this thing, there stands a number from what player number it is. Then it tracks if you're tired, how many tackles you made, how many steps you made in the match. And they're checking if you worked enough, or if you worked too much, or if they have to sub you because you might get injured. And yeah.
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
You will never ever get the car, your dream car that you want. You will never ever get it just by waking up one morning. Your dream job, you will never ever get it. You never get your dream job just by waking up one morning, someone will give you. In life you need to fight for everything. If you don't show fight, you will never ever get anything. And being angry while losing is not going to solve anything. Ever. Those tackles from behind and stuff, it's unacceptable, guys, because of the anger. For what? This is a friendly. It's an exhibition match, guys. You guys are supposed to be here to enjoy yourself, to learn, and show heart and passion. You'll have plenty of games like this in your life where you are 2-3-0 down, nothing is going. It doesn't help to be angry and to drop your head. Then you pull up your socks. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so angry with yourself. Don't be so angry with the situation. For what? Learning curve, guys. This is where we pick up. The next time you wear this jersey, or the next time you guys come together and play, you'll be stronger. the boys adapted very well. They kept the shape. They moved the ball. They got the basics right. With so many positives to take home. There are negatives as well that we can work on, but all in all, the boys did very well. They were composed on the ball. They showed that they really wanted it. They wanted the ball. We dominated the ball. We dominated possession, which was very important for us today. We could have killed the game much earlier in first half. Yeah, we're playing on those tiny goals as well. It was against us. Everything was just against us, but we managed to get the scores. With the goals, we managed to score a lot of goals, but we could have even done better. We work on our finishing more, but all in all, overall, it was a good game.
I started playing my 10-10 things, and I just wanted to play 1-2 moves and score more goals. But yeah, we won. It was good. Yes. 10 years from now, I'll be a professional player. Like Dianota will be my coach.
DJ Doza, the beat architect.
Yeah, I think it was a very good game. Both teams were equally matched. Competition level was very high, which was very nice to see. And I also feel that that both teams with a very good tactical approach makes the development of this game a real nice thing to look at. As both teams went out with a set of tactical instructions, which were very followed. I think in the younger age groups it's still a bit loose, so hence them being able to create a lot more chances. Both teams here with the under 17s, the tactical approach was very tight and very compact, especially when it came to the back line, so it wasn't easy to create chances for both teams, so I think that played a big role. I haven't started with our league yet. I hope that I'm going to get the sponsors on board, and obviously have to talk to the other coaches of the other teams, that once our league kicks off, that we keep an eye out to keep on continuing selecting and having a look at players that have the talent, and follow what the HopSol MTC league is doing, and then we can meet again. So that's the idea and the concept of selecting the best players of all the teams in the league is a very good thing. It can only aid the development.
I think we really started off slow. The boys really took time to get into the game, but they came through. The goal that we scored, it was from the back, so I'm really happy with the team play, the team build that the boys really the way they scored the goal. Yeah. From the team side, the boys really gelled. Given we had little time to prepare the boys, they really gelled, coming from different clubs and different backgrounds, but they really gelled well. I believe we have a strong group of boys who could really take us far. Very strong tactical wise, they respond well to the tactics, and they are playing as a unit also.
I only had one chance and I yeah. You did what? Yeah, and I scored. Yeah. From now, I'm already in the senior team. 5 years from now, I might be playing national team. Yeah.
DJ Doza, the beat architect.
We actually started very well, and then we conceded in the first 10 to 15 minutes. We were chasing the game, but we managed to get back into the game. We capitalized, and then we identified the little loopholes that the other team was having, and the game went on. They scored again, and we were chasing the game more or less the whole entire game again. I would say there were a lot of positives for me personally as a coach, and with the boys. There were individual brilliant moments that I could pick out from the game, which I thought we could have done better in the first few minutes of the second half. And I believe these boys have got a lot of potential, which I think that need to be unearthed and be polished. So going back to Windhoek now, we're going to work on those small details which I think that just need attention, and I believe from there these boys will be ready for the next games or the HopSol League, which is going to start for their respective clubs. I'm really happy for the boys, honestly speaking, to be chosen for the HopSol team to showcase their talent and be seen by other coaches and by the world, or let's say the country at large. So personally, myself, I think I'm happy for them, I'm happy for myself, and I think I wish them all the best going forward into the new year, the new season, the HopSol, and I believe they're going to do better. This is basically like an eye-opener to them, and they'll go back to their clubs with a better vision as a better person, and they will carry on.
We expected a tough game against the guys, so for us things worked out just as we want them to be. We actually did not have much time to do. We only had 3 training sessions, so to get the boys together in such a short period of time, it also takes some work from us coaches and players. But what was good for us is that the boys like to know each other, so that made things easier for us to coach the boys and for the team to gel together and to play how they play today. I told the guys, like, boys, okay, the guys are coming from Windhoek. They have the selection team, we are from the coast. Let's just try and show them what we have here at the coast. Because we also do have football players here that are passionate about the game, and that's what motivated the boys.
It was really great, just on the technical side, and we had our own individual struggles, but then we coped, and yeah, it was just great to be here. We had a great team performance, but it's not what we expected, but we have to work harder, push harder to get more great results.
Obviously I feel good, but I could have played better, but
don't be disappointed, man. You did a great job.
Praat baie, bro. Jy het baie geëet in die oggend, bro. Is dit nie baie kos gekry nie? Ja, bro. Ja, bro. Ons het baie geëet.
Is dit oor die eetering wat julle nou?
Ja, ons was honger.
So we had a very good training camp, or the selection camp that we had with them. We taught them a lot, and so it was like how to implement. The first group, the under 13s, they won over 6-1, I think. So that group is it's a very special group in a way that tactically, they at a very advanced age, and you could see that, and that's also for us as a coach not really the main issue of the 6-1, but there's certain elements where the one would overlap, gets the ball inside, overlaps, get the cross in, and the goal comes in. Those are basically the speed, the match situation that we trained, and they putting it over in the match. So that was really quite satisfying to see. The under 15s, that group, you know, that age group is always, it's in the middle. You know, they in that puberty phase where they're growing. So the one is growing faster and the other one less, or not at the pace the other one is growing. So the pace of the match and the understanding tends to be a bit different, but I still think that they did well. And with the under 17s, I think, wow, it's just a marvel to watch. The maturity, they're playing like men now. Yes, they're 17 years old, but they're playing like men. So in all, I think that preparation that we had with the camp was definitely paying off, and it actually gives us strength to even work then further and try to develop them further. But equally also have to say that the Swakopmund selection or the coastal selection that we played against, yes, that age group under 13, we had the edge that we play 11 against 11 already. And they still on the 9er side, that's the thing that we had the edge on it. But from the 15th and the 17th, they're also doing a real good job. And that, why is that? It's because they also have a youth league running, so these boys also play regularly. They're forever on their toes because they're being exposed and they're playing a certain amount of matches through the year. So I have to take my hat off for the guys here at the coast for doing what they're doing. Well done. 2021 is that now these guys that were under 13 this year, the last year, it's going to move over to the under 15s, but not all of them obviously, because it's still a process of us having to have the elite. So meaning that they're going over to the under 15s, and then we have to get some new under 13s, and under 15s go over to the under 17s. So it's, I wouldn't say the process is starting all over again, but yes, there's going to be situations where the one gets dropped and the other one comes in. But that's exactly what we want. We want competition, and we want the boys to keep improving. They know what their weaknesses are, they know their strengths. They have to keep working to have their strengths become even more stronger, and the weaknesses to be minimized. So this year we hope obviously that somehow the world can have this pandemic under control, because we're looking at still further exposure. But if that's not going to happen, we're going to create these kind of platforms within the country that we then go all over the regions, or the regions comes to us, and then we have good competition among each other.
DJ Doza.